All right, guys, we're back with some Ferrari as promised. As always, I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing hopefully really well right now. Again, like I said, this is pre-recorded because I am on vacation, and hopefully while I'm on vacation, we can get some cool intros and pictures and whatnot while I'm out in the not wilderness, but out in the nature. But yeah, today we're going to be looking at this. Again, this is a special edition, limited edition model by Tarmac Works. This is the first casting of this car. This is the Ferrari F355 Challenge. This is from the Macau supercar race in 1994, and this was the car that won the race, at least in its class. So very cool. As always, officially licensed by Ferrari. There's the information about the car. This one is also, just like the Koenigsegg from the last video, going to be limited to 3,552. This one was released at the Hong Kong Toycar Salon just a few weeks back, and I think they're also going to be selling some at another event. I can't remember which event it was. Maybe it was for the All-In Tuning event in China. I can't remember. But yeah, that's what we're going to take a look at this. I'm going to take a look at this today. Remove the plastic. Once again, I was kind of annoyed that they put this little sticker on the actual plastic. I'll have to try to take that off and stick it on the box right there, but we'll see. This is also the type of... Oh, no, it's not. I was going to say, here, let me grab it. I thought it was going to be the same type of packaging as these, where it folds up and you have like the stuff up here and whatnot. And I don't really like these because they never stay closed. They're always just staying kind of floppy. But it looks like this one actually has like a whole like cardboard box to it. So anyways, you got the big Ferrari logo up here, special edition right there, excuse me. Hobby 64 on the top, Tarmac Works logo on this side, special edition stuff right there. On the back is pretty plain. And then on the bottom, like I said, you do have your Ferrari licensing sticker right there. Info about the model, and then some other random stuff about Tarmac Works and whatnot. So we'll try to get this open without ripping it. They did this stupid thing where you have the tabs, which I cannot stand on Diecast products, because it tends to rip. So there's the box. Get it taken out. It's kind of an interesting... I don't think I've ever seen Tarmac Works do that on a car like this before, but... Alright, so... we have number 708 out of 3,552. That is not bad. Stick that back in the box for now. And here's the car. Of course, it has the acrylic case. This one's actually taped down, so we'll go ahead and cut the tape on both sides. Oh, I don't need to cut this side. It's peeling off already. So a little bit of tape holding it down. Simple acrylic case, as always. We'll go ahead and take this one off the base. Again, there's no fragile parts on this one, so I don't see why not. There we go. I am excited for this car. Like I said, this is the debut version of this casting from Tarmac Works. Again, it's the F355. This one has a plastic base by the looks of it. We'll set that off to the side. Here's the base. The information on the base pretty much just tells you what the car is. Just a plain red, nothing crazy. And yeah, here's the car. So this thing's really small. I guess I never really realized how small this car was. But like I said, it does have a plastic base, so it is fairly light, which kind of sucks. I always like it when they do the metal bases on these. Like the Koenigsegg from the last video had a metal base, which I thought was awesome. But it does tell you it is a 164 Ferrari F355 Challenge. And you have the Tarmac Works and IXO models logos right there. A little bit of detail on the bottom, not too bad, but nothing crazy. And taking a look at the car, I actually didn't really know what this car looked like. I didn't really pay attention to any photos. And then when I had it come in, it was in this cardboard box, so I didn't even really know what livery this one had on it. But it looks really cool, and I guess that's also kind of negligent on my part to not even know what car won this race, because this is the winner car from what the box says. So, But it's pretty cool. It's got red, and then it's got a bunch of it's got some sponsorship logos, Fratelli Rossetti, and it's got whatever this little chicken guy is. What brand is that? Supercar. Oh, that must be, what is that? Mandarina Duck Supercar Race. Interesting. So it's got some ducks on it, not chickens. And yeah, Mandarini Duck right there on the side. But yeah, it's really cool. It's kind of a cool livery. Again, it's got that classic Ferrari red and then all the yellow stuff on it. It's got some shell logos on the pop-up headlights right there, which is cool. Of course, since this is a Ferrari, it is done in Hobby 64, so it does have brake details. So you can see the drilled rotors back there along with a silver brake caliper. The rotors and calipers are stationary. The back wheels actually roll really well. The front ones, not so much. You can get them to turn, but they do not roll. So no point in doing a roll test on this one. It is going to fail unless the car is doing a wheelie, which I guess you could make it do a wheelie the whole time. But so this is the number 1 car. Apparently, you've got the big number 1 box on the side of the car, on the hood, on the roof, and I guess not on the back. But so yeah, number 1 car, you've got the big Ferrari logo right there. Again, this Mandarina Duck logo right there. Something going on right there. I don't know what this little thing is for. Again, Fratelli Rossetti on the back right here. I don't know what any of these companies are. You have the Shell logo right there. You have the slotted window with the rivets right there. Looks pretty good because this is a race car. And on the windshield banner, again, you have the Mandarina Duck. On the front end, Fratelli Rossetti again. You do have a nice prancing horse logo right in the grill right there. Not super detailed, but not terrible. You got a few more ducks down here. These look like some little fog lights as well. Looks like they're kind of done in like a chromish color. The little headlights down here look pretty good. They've got some yellow lines going through them, but you can see you've got the orange and then the white lenses, which look good. The front grille itself looks pretty nice as well. And yeah, it looks really nice. It would have been cool if they did a version. It'd be cool if they did a version of this where the headlights are up, but I don't think the headlights come up on the race version. So that's the only issue. Maybe if they're able to do like a street version of this, but we'll see. Charles Kwan, I assume that's the driver. There is a little bit of detail on the interior. It's got 2 seats in this one, and it does have some red harnesses. And then it looks like you might have a little bit of color on the shifter knob right there. Yep, that's done in silver. And it looks like there might be a Ferrari logo on the steering wheel as well. You can kind of see the yellow right there, right in the middle. So that's pretty cool, a little bit of detail. I'm not going to take these apart, but for what it's worth, it does have a little bit of some stuff going on in there. The wing mirrors will have the reflective stickers, as always with these Tarmac Works Ferraris, so that is nice. The back end right here looks really good. You have the Ferrari lettering right here in silver on the engine hatch. A lot of nice venting and stuff. Looks pretty good. That rear window is nice and clear. And I don't know what that is. Fly to Macau, 95. So that must be advertising something in the next year. But the back end right here, you do have the prancing horse again. This one looks a lot better than the one on the front. And then you have the taillights are interesting. They have more of this like these yellow lines going through it. But they're not lined up, like they're not symmetrical left to right. So I don't know what the meaning of that is. Fratelli Rossetti on the back license plate, and then real big across the back in white. Dual exhaust tips on this one. Double dual exhaust tips on this one. So that is pretty nice. They're done in silver. You got a little arrow pointing down. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Mandarini duck right there on the kind of like the little duck bill spoiler part of it. But overall, it looks really good. This is definitely a really cool casting, and I dig it a lot. I'm excited. We'll end up getting a ton of these as well. So if you don't want to pick this one up, if it's too expensive, because this is pretty limited, if you don't want to pick this one up, don't worry. There will be a lot more of these coming out for retail price. So, yeah, and I'm sure they'll do all kinds of crazy liveries and stuff. And they'll probably, I think they already announced that they're going to be doing like a street car version of it, where it's still like the race car, but it's just in like a plain color. So if you want something that looks a little bit more OEM, I'm sure they'll have options for you there as well. But yeah, this is really nice. And it seems like, It seems like we're getting a lot more variety with these Ferraris from Tarmac Works, which is always a good thing. Hopefully they'll do some modern stuff too. I'd love to see them make the 296 GTB GT3. No, it's just the 296 GT3. I'd love to see them do that because that's what's actually racing right now. Maybe we'll get that from BBR too, but I'm not complaining with the new casting, a new Ferrari casting from Tarmac Works, and it actually is quite well done by them. So they did a good job on this one. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Pretty cool model today. We'll be looking at the CM model Senna event model in the next video. So yeah, definitely tune in for that, and I will catch you guys there.